What's up, everybody? We're live. GBB 2021 live stream reaction episode number 2. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Many greetings to you that are watching all around the world and joining me here with Sinjo and FootboxG from Belgium. Say hello, everybody. What's up, Footbox? What's up, Sinjo? Hope you guys doing great.
Yes, super cool. Thank you for the invitation again. It's always a pleasure to be in a Swissbeatbox live stream. Always.
That's so awesome to hear.
It's great you're here, mate.
It's great you're here. Yeah, and I just want to point out we invited everybody to join us, but people are on airplanes, people have work and whatever, you know, but we're gonna do this every Friday and we're gonna invite always everybody, and there will be always somebody that is joining us. And luckily FootboxG had time today to watch with us the 7 videos that we're gonna check out today. It's going to be exciting, and yeah, I'm very happy that Footbox Elimination will be here, so we're gonna have quite some conversations, but I'm sure FootboxG will be happy to comment on all the other eliminations that we're going to watch. And therefore, before we jump into the first video, I just want to quickly also say GBB happened. We're very happy about this. We want to thank also our partners one more time, the Westin Hotel, Boss, you know, they make the loop stations. So thank you so much. Many greetings to Japan. Obviously, thank you to Roland, thank you to Vocodah, and thank you so much to DPA microphones that Sinjo is having there. You can see it. That's the mic that we support, and yeah,
Beatbox
that's
edition.
The Beatbox edition. Whoa, this one's cool. I know Footbox has one with his signature on, right?
Yes.
The de facto.
Exactly. Where is it?
It's downstairs. I try to not use it too much anymore because I noticed that I already used it in some bad way, so there's already a little bit of scratches on, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to use it for my performances and to be to be respectful with it.
Yeah, it's a special prize that you got there, I know.
Special prize. It was one of the best instruments I've ever got.
Yeah, I had a call recently with Alem. Turns out he hadn't cleaned his mic in 2 years. He hadn't even opened the capsule once.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he's like, I have a problem with sometimes the sound is a little bit weird. So have you opened the capsule and cleaned it? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, bro. How much do you use that mic? Every day? I'm like,
oh God.
So he couldn't unscrew the capsule at first because basically his spit had just like solidified the whole thing together. We managed to get it off in the end. And he's like, oh, look at this.
Look at this.
I'm sorry.
All the spit.
I'm so sorry, Alem, for telling this story. I love you, but this is so funny. But we managed to get it out and clean it, and it's good to go. But yeah,
that's cool.
Clean your mics, guys. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Do it.
It's important for the hygiene, and I would also recommend you don't share the mics too much with others. It's just like in these times healthier, you know.
Yes.
But yeah, today we're going to look at 7 videos. It's going to be, if I'm correct, Kohey, Zekka, wow, who is it then? Tomazacre, Vocodah, Colaps, FootboxG, and River. I guess the order was not right.
What a lineup.
Did we say Vocodah? Vocodah was...
Vocodah.
Yeah.
Who's Vocodah? I only know someone called Oracle.
Yeah, I'd love to call Vocodah Oracle, to be honest.
I actually sometimes catch myself by accident. I'm sorry, Vocodah. I love you. It's just like, you know, training.
Yeah. So I think we're going to watch 7 really cool videos, and then we're going to take it one by one, and then we talk a little bit about it. And then we obviously try to promote everybody. I just want to let you guys know now, if you can, all the people that we're watching, please go and follow them. Follow every single artist. FootboxG is now FootboxG on Instagram. Follow him, you know, follow everyone else. Support them if you haven't yet. This is definitely the world that, to us, you know, that we see like it makes sense. So please, everybody, do us the favors. Go support the artists, support our sponsors as well, Boss, V-Moda, DPA Microphones, Roland, and the Westin. If you ever come to Warsaw, check in at the Westin Hotel. We all had a great time there. And who knows what's gonna happen? We might go back next year. And obviously GBB will be in Warsaw one more time next year. So the Westin might be a good outlook for everybody. So who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah!
But we will have answers soon. We will have answers soon. Yeah, other than that, thank you Footbox for being here. Thank you Sinjo for being here. And I would say we're ready to go and check out the first video, which will be Kohey from Japan. Yes. And before we start, I just also want to welcome everybody one more time in the chat. Thank you so much for being here with us. I hope you're going to enjoy this. But other than that, I would say let's kick it off.
The holy, I saw someone comment, the holy Spitsnare Trinity, River, Colaps, and FootboxG. Oh. This is going to be great. What a lineup. I'm so excited.
Yeah, they deserve their own GBB.
Spitsnare GBB.
Yo.
Coming third place when it came to the 2019 Asia Beatbox Championship. I was there, got to go and see him live. I know he's been training like crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, representing for Sarukani, the young samurai from Japan. Give it up for Kohey!
Sorry to pause it like this. Can you turn up your mic, Footbox?
Yes.
You're very quiet. Just for the
Better
people
like
out
this?
there. Got to do sound check. Yeah, that's more like it.
All right.
Cool. Thank you, mate.
Thank you guys. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Yo. Orange water bottle, orange shoes, orange pants,
Oh,
orange
this one is
sweater.
so loud.
Man is dripping out, looking fly. Are you ready for Kohey?
Hell yeah. Let's
You
go.
already know what to do. I say the sun, you say the ni and the ichi. Ladies and gentlemen, Kohey, it's on you in sun.
Hello?
I remember him getting angry at some point a little bit, right, Aaron? He got like angry and energetic.
Oh, at the end, raging.
Japanese power. Nice.
Yep. I already see me.
Oh, it's already.
Applause.
And then, wait, the best change. This is the biggest switch I ever see, which is... Oh, I love you, Kohey. Oh, you're
Make
so
some
amazing.
more noise. Give it up for Kohey one
So
more
much
time.
power.
Let's go.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I remember I was like at the side, like backstage, watching his performance, and I got goosebumps when he was doing the ending. At the right moment when Scott Jackson said, "Time," there was like the huge.
Yeah.
And then, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way. That's the way. This is
I
the
feel
thing
like-
that the people in the crowd will remind, like the ending of Kohey was like, yeah, you're ready.
I felt like the crowd like lulled a little bit in the middle. They weren't responding much. And when he noticed that, he just gave everything.
Yeah, exactly. I think it too.
I just saw a comment before that apparently no one pronounces his name correctly. Hideful, can you play the outro video so I can hear how Kohey pronounces his name? I want to get this right. Is it
Kohey.
Kohey or Kohey?
Kohey.
Okay. Hideful, you there, mate? Can you play the ending?
It's Kohey.
He's checked out.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I just saw a comment from a Japanese fan saying that no one pronounces it right.
Please, bro.
Wait.
Okay, let's check.
Your name is Kohey. Thank you for watching.
Kohey.
Kohey.
Yeah.
Bro, my Instagram.
Whoa, I'm so sorry. Oh, God.
That's why I wanted to double check it. It's Kohey.
Kohey.
Yeah.
Kohey.
Cool.
I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
sure it's
Kohey.
Pepunia when I'm going to tell you it's Pepunia.
No, it's
Guys, it's
pepperoni.
Pepunia. You don't know it. I know
pretty
it's
sure
Pepunia.
It's pretty pepperoni, man.
Yeah.
It's pepperoni for sure.
Pepperoni is how people usually prefer it. Like the pizza, you know? You gotta love
Kohey.
that pizza.
Kohey,
No, but,
all right,
um,
everyone. Shout out to Nad who pointed it out. I saw in the comment.
Thank you, Nad.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's often difficult when you're reading names and there's so many beatboxes. So Kohey,
Yeah.
Kohey, got it.
Kohey. Okay.
But we can agree that this kid has so much future. This showcase was already so complex with like techniques and like I feel like there's also like somehow, I want to say this right, there's a good way when you have to drink water, how he did it, you know, just say something to the crowd to make them like, then you drink a sip of water and then you go right back into it. He did this
Showmanship.
really, really well. I have to be honest. And then, as Footbox said, that ending, you know, that build up and through the whole thing, it was already very energetic, but like he just put even more energy to it in the end. I remember Alem was saying, usually when you have your eliminations and this round, it's always like a balance of going up and down, but for him it was always like a little bit like this, and then in the end like up. Crazy kid.
Sorry guys,
Crazy
Barney just
kid.
tried to call me. I was like, bro, we're live streaming.
Darnie, tune in the live stream.
Yeah, Donnie, what are you doing, man? Come on. Yeah, Kohey is a monster. I think a shout out to Alem one more time. I really enjoy his reactions because from someone who's so talented and so like
Yes.
he comes so far. He's a world champ. And he's got such good constructive feedback. I think as any beatboxer who listens to him can really learn a lot. And his breakdown of Kohey was amazing. Like he nailed every single section of, and he said the same thing. The future of him is amazing. Future of Kohey is bright.
Kohey, by the way.
I did say Kohey, didn't I?
But yeah, to everybody that is watching, please go follow Kohey if you don't follow him yet. Show some love to him or go watch his video, drop a nice comment. He deserves the positivity. And we send our greetings to Japan. He was supposed to be in here, but his family has a very special celebration. So all the best and good luck to your family, bro.
Yeah.
Then I would say we move on to the next one, which is Zekka from
The next
Spain.
monster. Jesus,
Yes.
what a lineup we have today.
Absolutely. Hideful.
She.
Yo.
The intro sound is
We're
so
introducing
good,
to you
guys.
now
Thank
the
you.
five-time
Yeah.
Spanish champion,
Good job,
Shit, I'm
Sinjo.
super good at the same
the
time.
Grand Beatbox Battle 7 to Smoke champion. Just to make sure that you know, the criminal clown, the megalodon, Little Benanita from Spain. Give it up for Zekka.
What a different nickname to all the other ones.
Yeah.
You ready?
Definitely ready.
Tongue bass.
Once again, Zekka about to go and smash this
nice
stage.
shot.
You already know what to do. I say the tres, you say the dos and the uno. Tres!
We're just music.
That banana hat. So famous.
I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna love you. You are my world. I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna love you. You are my world. I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna love you. My oh, I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna
Really
love
difficult
you.
routine to pull off in that room.
Yes. What a challenge.
Love you. Love you. Make me hurt you. I'm back, bitches.
Goosebumps.
Thank you, also. Hope you enjoy.
Make some noise for Zekka. Come on, get that energy up. Let's go.
For those who wanted the last live stream, I want to just reiterate this one more time. For anyone that didn't stand on that stage and sing into a mic, basically that room shifted everything off about half a semitone. So you started trying to match the room tone when you're singing, which made you sound amazing, like in person, but then you listen to the recording and everyone's slightly off key because of the room. And that takes so much skill to not adjust to your surroundings, to actually stay true to the inner tone. And to do a routine like that is really difficult in that room, like a really musical routine. Anyone who did musical routines had a real struggle there. I don't know, how did you feel about that, Footbox, when you were on stage?
Well, it was kind of hard because it was not the exact same feeling as in 2019, but I remember as soon as I got on stage here in 2021 there, I immediately put it in my head like, okay, even if the sound is confusing me, I will just do how I always do it in my room, and then no matter what, I will enjoy what I'm doing. And if there's like sometimes a slight off note that I'm performing, then I don't care. I will go like, yeah, because this is cool anyway. And then you can actually save your whole showcase or something. So for me, that went actually pretty good. But I remember Zekka, that he told me that the last minute of his showcase, even the last 10 seconds, he completely switched it up the day before.
Oh.
Yeah, so
wow.
he is it the day before or the week before? I don't know, but like last minute, he just decided to give this extra last drop.
Oh, okay, sick. Yeah,
you felt that difference when he said, "I'm back." You know?
Yeah, exactly.
He said, "I'm back," and then he used a swear word, and then like he just dropped it and went hard, and it was just like going up again in the end. I think that's like a really important aspect, because when you then stop beatboxing, everybody's like, "Whoa, what was that?" I think he did a good job with this.
I saw a question now from. Sorry,
yeah, he did.
But his name is Idiot in the chat.
What's up, Idiot?
I'm not calling him an idiot, but that's his name. I think, from what I'm seeing. He's asking, are in-ears going to be allowed in the future? Really good question, because we've been discussing this. And when it comes to stages this size, if you look at any big concert performances, you see professional musicians all wearing in-ears, and it's for a very good reason. And we ran into this challenge this year. So the problem is, though, is that for musicians and artists who haven't used it before, it's not something that you can just do for the first time and be completely comfortable with. It is really different to performing with monitors, because with monitors you have open ears and you feel the stage presence, you feel everything. With in-ear monitors, you kind of go into a little bubble. So my goal would be to, I was having a chat with River about this yesterday, and he was like super excited about the idea. So you get mixed responses. Some people are really scared of the idea of using in-ear monitors. Some people are really excited. It comes down to experience. Personally, if we could use in-ear monitors for everyone, solo, tag team, crew, a loop station, everyone, it would solve so many problems, and everyone would get the best possible sound they could, because we wouldn't have to worry so much about feedback from stage monitors anymore. So we can push your sound to the maximum, and you would have a direct reference of what you're doing in your ears, rather than having to rely on room tone, reverb, all of that stuff that affects it, acoustics that will change the pitch. You have such a better monitor of what you're doing. If you sing off key, you will notice instantly, and you can adjust for it. And when it comes to the quality of the performances and the sound, in-ear monitors is the way to go. It's just, how do we implement this so that everyone's comfortable? It is a battle. People need to feel comfortable on stage to perform. It's a tough one.
Yeah, I feel like the best would be if professional beatboxers would take the next 5 months and go and try work with it, you know, give us direct feedback so we know what will be the best for us, because that room where we were just in is just too big. Even if there are 5,000 people standing in it, where are we just going to have like a full house, there will be still an issue with the sound. And in-ear is just the future. And I'm telling you that it will be just not that room. It will be many performances in the future for people where they will not be able to hear themselves well. And I feel like this is the next big step for a professional beatboxer to learn how to set yourself up in any kind of environment. And one of these big milestones is the in-ears monitor, in-ear monitor now. You should, as a beatboxer, no matter what, you should look into this. I know Aaron said it's expensive. You're gonna pay 500 euros, but this is going to be good for you.
That's the upper market ones. There are cheap in-ear monitors as well, but if you want a pair of good pairs of in-ear monitors are custom molded to your ears. So you go to like a specialist, they put like a mold in your ears, they get the shape of your ear out, and then they make them for you. Those are expensive. But they're the best ones, they fit the best. They're the ones that all the professionals use. Like if you're looking at headline concert performers, that's the best way to get the sound. And one of the things that people don't think about is with monitoring on stage, every time you go to a new venue, a new engineer, a new sound system, it's always going to be different depending on the engineer, everything. There's so many variables. When you use in-ear monitors, you can set up your own mix. Like if you have your own mic and your own in-ear monitors, you can spend time at home making the perfect sound for yourself in your ears and show up to an engineer and go, this is what I need. And you're never going to have variable problems. You're going to have the same exact reference sound in your ears every single time. And it's like almost like when you sit at home and practice in your bedroom every single day and you know exactly how you sound in your bedroom, you can take that feeling to the stage with in-ear monitors. You can't do that with anything else. And that's a game changer. It's a practice thing. You have to get used to it.
I think it's important that we start communicating about this, and as all professional beatboxers that are thinking of being in GBB, they should look into this, and start practicing. We have 11 months, everybody,
Yes. I only think it shouldn't be a huge surprise element. I really like the idea, but imagine that we do it like one day before or 1 week before. This can already mess some things up. Yep. So I think that maybe, but this is you who are going to organize it, and I trust you guys so much in this. But imagine that we say, for example, as soon as there's like the new wildcard competition, every wildcard winner, for example, get immediately informed, and then they can try it out and stuff, and then they see how it works. Like, do you want to do it or do you don't want to do it? And that's like it's like well communicated, and then there's like the decision individually, are you going to use it or not? And if you use it, that it's like perfectly arranged, as you just said, Sinjo.
Yeah, I think
great idea.
I mean, we should maybe talk to some sponsors or something and try to figure out a way to get a pair of decent in-ear monitors into the hands of every wildcard winner. This is just
every GBB qualifier. Every GBB qualifier.
Yeah. Every qualifier gets it, and they get time to practice at home. And maybe I can do a call with each of them, talk them through how to set it up and how to practice on it at home, for example.
It's a lot of calls.
Yeah, it is. I mean, all of this is a lot of work. But to be honest, the amount of work that would be compared to the sound check nightmares, I don't know, man. In the end, I think I'm saving myself a lot of stress by doing it that way, to be honest, because I killed myself over that sound and I was never happy with it in the end. And a lot of artists weren't happy with it in the end. It was a problem for performances, and I'm sitting here weeks after still feeling depressed and upset about that, whereas I could spend a couple calls with all the artists and fix that. It would be a dream. I can't wait for the day when every artist comes like, I found amazing on stage. Last time I heard that was 2018 at GBB, and it was the best feeling I ever had.
This is noted now, so we're going to look into this. We're lucky enough that we have time, but I believe we will probably do another live stream, or we just write out an article why we would recommend this not only to GBB qualifiers, but to everybody. It shouldn't be just only GBB participants. If this is a great advantage for everyone, then there should be everybody that is going to perform on bigger stages ready to have the chance to do that. But I still think
Footbox has a good point about letting people choose, regardless of whether or not they receive the equipment. Some people just perform better in certain scenarios, regardless of what they do and what they can use and the practice that they put in. It's down to personal choice in the end. So we would always set up the monitors still as well, but I think the headache would be much less if most of the people are using in-ears. And I think once people get used to it, no one's going to go back. Like Mathematic, for example. With the cruise, we decided at the last minute, okay, let's use in-ear monitors for the cruise, because this is going to be a nightmare with 5 mics on stage. And I know some people really struggled. There were some real problems with the mixes in the ears, but Slizzer, who'd never used Ineos before, came up to me after the sound check and was like, yo, that was a really good idea. Thank you for that. So some people can adjust to it. It just really comes down to practice, I think, in the end.
All right, back to Zekka. Overall, great showcase. He said it in the interview. He is obviously somebody that likes to be more involved in battles. He enjoys also other performances. He would like to be more on festivals, but battles is like really his thing. And he's there for many, many years, and he's obviously really, really strong. I thought this was a very enjoyable moment. I hope that he enjoyed it, even though there were a lot of difficulties. But from the video, from the comments that I read, I saw there were a lot of people very happy with it. So everybody that is watching right now, please go follow Zekka on Instagram and all these platforms. Go check him out, and we wish him all the best.
Yes.
And I don't know if he's coming back next year. It would be obviously really cool to see him again. The next one, yeah, please.
I feel so bad. We just went on a massive tangent about sound when we just had Zekka's video. Zekka, sorry. Don't get me wrong, that was incredible showcase. It had nothing to do with a reference to Zekka. It was just that his round was so musical, it brought up the memory of that room being so difficult. So
it's important we talk about that.
I didn't mean to take away from his amazing showcase because it was incredible. What did he rank? He was quite high, wasn't he? I can't remember.
He was 14th, I think, yeah.
I think he was 13, I think.
13th, yeah.
13. I mean, from 26, that's pretty good.
yeah. That's
Half.
exactly in the half of every participant and still qualified.
Yeah, and 26 of the best in the world. You know, it's insane. Big ups, Zekka. It's so nice to see you smash it.
The next one is Tomazacre, if I'm correct. Is that true?
Colaps, I think.
Colaps, sorry. Colaps.
And after that, it's Tomazacre. Yeah.
All right. Well, I would say let's go. Everybody, if you're ready, show us some French and Colombian flags in the chats or so. Yeah.
Wow. I remember Colaps is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh la la! Ooh la la! Ooh la 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 la! Representing for France, French champion. La Cup champion.
Rogue Wave is literally two half French, half
2018 GBP 7
one French and one Colombian.
The man's got an amazing YouTube channel. Everyone should go and subscribe to as well, showing the French power with Colombian flavor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Moustache Beatbox Ambassador from France. Give it up for Colaps!
Yeah, there's no video in the stream.
Obviously, spit snare power.
It is now.
Thank you, Heifel.
Thank you.
Shout outs to Heifel, everyone. Give some love in the chat for Heifel, yeah?
The energy is there. Colaps is ready to go and smash the stage. One more time. Ooh la la! Ooh la la! I say the trois, you say the deux. Colaps, it's on you. Ladies and gentlemen, trois!
Crazy. What an intro. Yeah. That's true. Oh my god, so good. Wow.
Video criminal.
Wow.
Bring back the old vibe. How about? How about? How about? How about? How about? How about? How about?
Amazing.
Do it like dynamite.
Oh, I love a crazy ending.
Like dynamite.
Oh, look at Kevin He's almost choking. He just lifts the whole
Where's
thing
that
up
energy?
a little
Get
bit
that
more,
energy up.
right?
Show some love for Colaps. Come on.
Wow.
And after that, he's just normally does like, right?
Yeah, yeah. His energy in general, like even his video on his YouTube channel afterwards, he's just like, "I did it, guys. I did it." I'm like, bro, you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. He won. It was like, yo guys,
I did it.
I did it.
Thank you so much for
It's such
watching my
Colaps
video
energy.
at
I
the
love
Grand
it. Like,
Beatbox Battle.
oh,
The thing
You
is,
can follow me
his
on
beatbox
YouTube,
quality is like
Instagram, Twitch,
somewhere
TikTok,
like
everywhere.
20
Colaps
kilometers
Beatbox is
above
my handle.
all the rest, and then his behavior is like, yeah,
it's okay.
Incredible. I feel like he really took the level up for the art form a lot. Already in 2019, if you ask me. If you look at that battle against Dio, so debatable. But like, we're not here to get into that, you know. I feel just like he just did a great job. So big ups to you, Colaps. I know you're right now in the air flying somewhere, but we send you our energy, man. This was an unbelievable show.
Like
Really,
dynamite.
really nice. And I feel like he ranked also. He was the first European to rank in the elimination. So after like 4 Americans, I feel like he was
Yep.
the 5th.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
The first was Inertia, I think, then Decoy, Gene, Napalm, yeah, and then Colaps.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
There was River.
Yeah. Respect. And then was Alicia and Alim, I
Yep.
think.
We spent a lot of time with him.
And Alexinho too. Alexinho was 7th. Then
Yeah. Sorry.
I know the whole
You're
ranking.
right. You're right. You're right. You're speaking the right thing here. But yeah, I feel like it was like worth it for him to take the time and practice and all this stuff, because like I hope that he, even though in these conditions that were difficult, we will say this after every single round, I feel like this was a very satisfying show. I feel very complete when I think about beatboxing when I watch that. It feels very, very good.
Yeah, I remember watching him like when we were hanging out in Barcelona with him, and he's training every single night. The way he was pushing himself beatboxing, just in person, it's unbelievable. And I do want to say he's the only other beatboxer I know who does the same snare. I haven't heard anyone. Yeah, because I can't do a normal PF snare. My PF says sucks. And
Snucks.
Snucks. And he's the first one I see that does it similar to me. I'm like, yeah, well, at least he's one of the best. He's great, man.
What were your emotions when you saw Colaps Footbox, his elimination?
What emotion that came up to me?
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah, I was standing again backstage. I was standing next to Kim. Kim was like really like, allez Colaps, allez Colaps. And I remember I remember that I was like, okay, probably Kim knows already everything that Colaps is going to do there on stage. So every time when Kim was doing something like, okay, something is coming, I was paying extra attention, and like every second of watching Colaps' elimination is like so worth it. It's like giving you extra adrenaline, but like I said, with a neutral behavior. So you're like only listening to the beatbox and his neutral showmanship. Yeah, at that moment I realized like, wow, this is. I remember I also said to some friends of mine like, yo, Colaps' elimination goals, goals.
Yeah, man.
Something you want to achieve.
Exactly.
It's like he bottles up all of his energy that he doesn't express in his life and just unleashes it in his beatbox.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, hello.
Yeah. Exactly.
But then full on power mode. What do you guys reckon? Like, this is now an interesting question to ask. Do you think Colaps is coming back to battle next year, or will he take a break next year? Like, not that we need an answer to this, but this is such an interesting question after watching this amazing elimination showcase, you know?
Personally, it's really hard with GBB. Like, I've kind of got this feeling of like a GBB curse. Not since Dani has there been like nearly every single time the person who wins the year before.
Shows how difficult it is, yeah.
And the next year they don't even get through eliminations or barely get through quarterfinals, you know? It's like this GBB running curse at the moment. And it's that's why whenever I see this, and I'm like, this guy has only got more up way to get, like he can only go up, Colaps. But I always hesitate to try and estimate whether or not they're going to come to GBB again or do something next time, because it's just so variable.
I mean,
so
Dilo went to the finals twice, which is already a big achievement, you know? But this competition now is getting bigger. It's going to become more difficult. It's going to be about the form, but I feel like nobody should blame Colaps if he takes a break of a year or two, but it would be nice that he takes the opportunity and says, like, I want to come and defend my title, you know? And I feel like everybody that wins at GBB, there should be a rule that we say, like, you don't have to come back next year. You should take your time, work on your artistry, enjoy your title, but you should be able to come back in 2 years or even 3 years. We have to define that, and we need to define this.
We've talked about that before.
Yeah, we said already you can do it for 2 years, but I think it should be even 3 years. Because as an artist, maybe you have other things in your life that you do. We're all getting older. We all want to have maybe a family one day, or we want to focus on something else until we bring this fire up again. I don't want to speak for Colaps right now, because who knows what his plans are. But I feel like at least there should be a 2-year gap. You should either come back to defend your title within those 2 years, or you should decide if you want to come and judge, you know? That's like the decision you should take.
Yes,
I don't know if both is a good idea, but I feel like there should be enough time, not only 1 year, there should be at least more than 20 months for somebody to develop
It
itself.
depends what you want, as you said. Exactly. You don't know what the plans are, but it's true. Sometimes, especially with GBB, like the level of the beatbox there is like super, super, super high. So it's like almost logic that if you know how to win this whole thing, and if you actually believe you can do it, then it's almost normal that sometimes it needs to be longer than a year. But at the same time, it's like Codfish, for example. He came back the year after, and for me it looked like he didn't care about winning, but he was like one of the rock stars of the event, and that was cool. So he also ended up as a winner. Even at fourth place, he ended up as a winner. And yeah.
So let me clarify a little bit for those that might be confused in
Well
the chat
said.
right now. What we're talking about is that if you win GBB, you get given the option to come back and battle the next year, or to come back and judge the next year. And if you choose to judge the next year, you theoretically can come back to battle the year after without having to enter a new wildcard. So that's just the the topic right now, just because some people, I think, if you don't give them the context, they'll be like,
but we wrote this down in our rule book already. We were just like overwhelmed with this entire situation. But I feel like whatever we're going to publish in the next couple of months, because there will be the next GBB wildcard coming and all that stuff, we will backtrack this for the situation of this GBB.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying for people in the chat who might not understand the context of what we're talking about. So that, like, maybe we can extend it to 3 years, for example. That's just like that's basically the idea of.
For example, is a beatbox crew in Germany. Yes,
man,
exactly.
I've been making this joke with Hobbit yesterday as well.
Sorry.
I do the same.
Shout out to Mando and Chlorophyll. No, Colaps, please, everybody in the chat, follow Colaps. You know, he went on and he just won this whole entire competition. It was the hardest GBB. Go follow him, subscribe. There's a lot of cool stuff for him to come. And I know he's flying somewhere probably to do more content. Don't miss out on all the great stuff he's going to do. Everybody, take this to your heart. Listen to me. Go follow him.
Should we do it?
Any other words, guys, before we move on?
We should get it. We should get it. I got a call coming up as well after this, by the way. So we gotta.
All right.
Can't take too long to dandy.
All right. As Footbox said, speaking of a rock star with Codfish, I know that Tomazacre went to the finals last time and has also a little bit of a rock star attitude going on. So let's check him out.
Yes.
Wow. Go.
Yo.
Vice GBB Champ 2019. Chilean Champ coming at you live and direct. Releasing mad music. Check him out on Spotify. Most recently, Trunky coming out. But ladies and gentlemen, the underdog from Chile, make some noise and give it up for Tomazacre.
Rockstar.
The man's walking with intent, ready to go and smash up a stage.
So dark.
You catching the vibe, crowd? Y'all ready? I said y'all ready. I said the tres, you said the dos and the uno. Tres!
So you feeling GBB? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
In the altar, kiss you about me too. You take away, and I give it my life, my pride, it's broken. Hey, hey.
Okay.
Force the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name on shame, cover up your face. Can't run the case, the place is too fast. Your chance will last. some water, please?
Jump right now!
He told me he was gonna bring the heat, he was gonna bring the metal, he was gonna bring something new. Give it up one more time for Tomazacre!
So was this prepared or freestyle? Do you guys know?
Yeah, I mean, he said it himself in the
Next
interview
up.
that he didn't prepare at all, basically, and I think you can see it in the routine.
Hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Tomazacre. I'm from Chile. And
It's difficult on a stage like that to come unprepared. So considering that situation, personally live, like I don't remember much of it, but I remember when he sang, "My life is broken," and it was just like the goosebumps because he nailed the pitch.
The singing
even now in the video, that part was like, oh, okay, and then
yeah. Like after that, I kind of wasn't paying attention anymore because I was just so overhyped live from that moment. And then I watched the video back and I could kind of see a bit more that he wasn't really prepared for it. But he said himself, he was there to have fun, you know? I don't think he cares so much. And I can respect that. Like if, as an artist, if you've earned the right to be there and you want to have some fun, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But don't you think, and I feel like this is an important aspect as well, for my own sake, I would love to see Tomazacre's potential unfold more. You know, I would like to see if he tried hard. But that's just my soul. I get it. But everything you're saying is so right. He has his right to just have fun or do whatever he wants. But it would have been nice to see he would have practiced during this pandemic, and he would come out hard because he showed his potential in the beginning so much. Imagine he would have been riding on that wave for longer. It would have been really beautiful, and I think like really important for the beatbox scene to see stuff like this, because he's definitely somebody that was a huge surprise fact in 2019, and it would have been nice to see how he will take it off. But who knows what is going to happen with him in the future? You know, he might level up again his beatboxing. You know, I would love to see that. But
the emotion you're describing is similar to when like a band that you like breaks up because they're no longer getting on with each other, for example. It's like, you know what's better for them. What they want to do is this, and you support them. But then at the same time, as a fan of the music, you're upset because they're not doing what you want to hear. It's this very similar emotion, I think, as to what Tomazacre has been going through, because he's been concentrating on other things and going in a different path. But the beatbox fans, like, I just want to see him progress to where he potentially could. And it's a clash of like the person versus the artist, you know, and the fan.
Yeah, but also now, no matter how much you rewatch this video, you can clearly see that he was having fun on stage. And that he was
Can I have some water, please?
And just looking into the camera, as if like all live stream people who are watching, like going to bring this bottle of water, like.
When I was editing, I didn't realize on live on stage that he'd done that. And then I'm watching the video and he's like just going straight to the camera guy, as if the camera's going to be like, oh yeah, sure. He put the camera down. Here you go, mate. It was brilliant. That's good showmanship.
I also don't know if you guys noticed, but for me, Tomazacre had top 3, but I could say 1, the presence on stage. He was the only guy who was taking actually every space on stage. Don't know if you remember, but like maybe somewhere in the middle, he was like walking in like 5 steps with huge steps to the back side of the stage, to the right, to the left, and then coming back to the front again at the right moment. And that was like cool. That's the moment when the crowd is going like with you.
I think no one can argue against his showmanship and artistry. Like as a showman, as an artist, has such an insane presence.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, especially at this GBB when you have like all the competitors. Like sometimes in the ranking you have like the guy who is doing like brutal stage presence and showmanship, and then some shows after there's like one who's doing super calm stuff, and so
I think every beatboxer should try and get the max out of that, because you're basically standing there alone with your microphone. What are you going to do? Just stand there and put your hoodie on and then just beatbox like this the whole time? I feel like it makes sense that, you know, you try to rethink exactly where you should move, how you should move. It's really about your rhetorical movements as well as a beatboxer. That's like something everybody should try and study as well. And I feel like without even studying it, I guess that Tomazacre just embodies this really well. So good job on him for this performance.
Yeah.
Should we hit the next one?
Let's go. This is FootboxG from Belgium, who's here with us.
I don't know who that is. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sounds like a Belgian fly thing or something like that.
Next up, representing the Belgian champ.
From middle school.
Dude, this is one of my all-time favorites. I messaged you about this. I made a story when I was mixing this, when I was editing it. Oh, bro, I was like, I've been going through each one, like enjoying it, but this was one of the first elims when I was editing, just where I was like, like actually going crazy.
Thanks,
Andreas was there with me, I think. Pepouni was there
we watched it together. And I feel like the whole video is cut well together and really nice. Yeah,
it
and
was a cool video.
the walk-in is super dope. Let's check it out.
Let's go. Sorry, I got to say
I see the flags representing Vocal Total Champ. Repping for middle school.
Is this the
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for FootboxG.
This one is the best show I've ever had. XXL. Big shout out to THTC.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Left side, right side, from back, everybody in between. One more time, get that energy up. Give him the love he deserves. Make some noise if you're ready for FootboxG.
Yeah. Look how much love you're getting.
You already know what to do. I say the twa, you say the duh. Ladies and gentlemen, FootboxG, it's on you. In twa.
In this one. Just smile on your face. Like you know you're about to fuck it up.
Those are the steps.
Oh, nice. So much joy.
The steps of my journey.
the reaction.
Energy, bro. That snare, mate.
One shot for those who took a step in my zone. One shot for those who took a step in my zone.
One shot for those who took a step in my zone.
GBB, make some noise!
Wow. It's like Kohey.
Yo, keep it going. FootboxG, just mash this up. Come on, crowd.
I was super happy after that.
FootboxG slapping it up. G.
That last drop, man.
Yes.
The techno beat, yeah.
Hey guys, it's FootboxG here, and thank you for watching this video.
I don't know,
Hope
is
to
it
see you soon.
techno? Is it
You can always
two-step?
check me out on my social media
It's
platforms.
I took
FootboxG.
inspiration out of some Afro house,
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah,
but now
Man.
because of this, because of the build up, it sounded more like house-ish without the Afro part.
but the
yeah.
snare, the offset snare, is what gives it that shuffle.
Yeah.
Oh man, when I was mastering,
Energy-wise, it
I
was...
lost it. I was sitting it was Ableton open like with headphones on, and Pepouni is sitting next to me. He looks over like, what's wrong with him? I'm just losing my mind.
It was positive, yeah. I think there's only positives to say about this elimination round. And it shows it. I think this is like the round that we should show people what it takes if you really want to go move on to the next round, because it seems like you gave your entire soul, you gave absolutely everything you have in order to make the best show that you were able to do, you know, like intro, structure wise, you had those breaks, you had your energy and you had a good time. It looks like you enjoyed yourselves, you went hard. It's just like, it's just a perfect performance. It was amazing.
Thanks, man.
But also really well cut together, edited by Sinjo, I
Yeah.
have to be honest. Making
Especially
me
that.
No. This is all on footy G.
But perfect preparation. That's the key word here. Sorry for interrupting, Aaron.
To emulate, maybe to be devil's advocate and do with feedback, because I'm not the one to give feedback, but I'm thinking about Alem, and he always says, 1 break is okay, 2 break, no, 3 break, allez, ciao. Is there a reason that you had so many breaks in between? Because I was wondering that when I was editing it. Is like,
there are basically 2 or 3 reasons, but what I can say that the most important reason why I did it is to make sure that I wasn't losing breath or getting a dry mouth.
Okay.
And I remember at the GBB 2019, this was the reason why my last drop didn't came through.
Interesting.
And I remember that because of this, I also got confused and I just freestyled the end, and that was totally not what I wanted to do.
Oh, shit.
So I only wanted to make sure that I took my breaks. Sometimes it was longer than foreseen, but this is at the moment itself what I needed it. But in my preparation, I decided to do those 2 breaks, but with some silence, because it also fits to the storytelling that I wanted to show at that time. So
okay,
some of the people already told me, for example, Dilo, he didn't really like the second break when I screamed 1 shot for those who took a step in my zone. And I get that. A lot of people didn't enjoy it, and a lot of people did enjoy it. It's like 50-50. But I decided to scream it and to leave a lot of space, because for me at that moment it was super healthy for me. I needed to scream it and I needed to breathe. And at that moment I was like, okay, now I'm ready for the last banger and to just go all in. And yeah.
So it was a strategic decision. Thanks for that, man. That's really nice. It's really
it's a structural thing that I believe people need to be able to understand, because the expectation of everybody is that you just beatbox through, but then you have to take a break to drink water, you know, and then that usually leaves a certain taste in your mouth as a judge, for example, or as the spectators, like, oh, they need to take a break to drink water. Okay, I understand it. But there is like a flow that is being interrupted. And this is, I think, pretty genius, you know, to force yourself to take a break and like fight. I'd never heard about this. You take a break to have something to fight against a dry mouth. I think in those kind of scenarios where everybody has a dry mouth, this is a really strategical, excellent move to do, you know. And if you honestly have prepared like this, then I would say even more perfect preparation. There's something that a lot of people can learn out from, you know. Sometimes if you are in silence, it can be even better for you, you know. Congratulations on this.
It's really interesting that Dilo said this, because for me, he's one of those artists that does that more than anyone almost. Like at GBB, he did it back in 2018, I think. He did a big break in his elimination in the middle, and at Kickback Battle as well in his elimination seeding round, he did a very solid break to separate the tracks between the two. So it's really interesting he gives you that feedback, because it means that he's not always doing it, he's just doing it for certain moments, similar to you as well, when you decided that these moments needed it.
But I remember that he told me that it's not really the break that he didn't enjoy, but it was the break in combination with the fact that I was screaming at that moment, and he would have done it maybe differently. That's why.
Interesting.
But like I said, for me, the screaming part was something, when I was practicing this in my bedroom, I was like, okay, I bet live I will get so excited that I will scream, but let's see how it goes, because I feel forced to scream. I will not scream and I will just say it maybe a bit louder or just like this. But at that time I was forced to scream and to take my time to inhale again. But then I was like, okay, I really took my time. Yeah. So I'm going to go super all in right now.
Yeah. It's part of your story. It was a very beautiful elimination. I mean, every elimination that we're watching is beautiful, but I felt like here the control and the play with the energy was mind-blowing. And for me, it's just like very high up there, you know, from all the ones that I've seen so far. Very great performance, and I hope that you're ready and you know what you're going to do next year, you know, that you come out again with something, you know, that will be a big surprise for all of us and will leave us speechless, you know.
I already prepared my next showcase elimination. No, I'm kidding.
You can show it to us right now. Yeah,
exactly. Sneak peek. Just I'll run the audio through my Ableton and process a little bit, do a bit of sound check, and we're good to go.
Yeah, let's go.
To everyone in the chat, we will let Footbox talk in the end a little bit about his work, but I just want to say to all of you, please go check out his Instagram. His account got hacked a while ago, but it's back now, called FootboxG. And he needs followers back, and after such a beautiful performance, he deserves all the love. So please, either leave a comment on his video, send him a message, but follow him on his YouTube and on his Instagram. His web shop is important, and obviously there will be some other really cool things that he has in the pipeline. We'll let you talk about this in the end of the stream, Footbox. And yeah, thank you very much for your beautiful presentation. I want to take 10 seconds very quick to just greet everybody in the chat as well. Everybody here in the chat is a member. It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for believing in us, and thank you so much for your support. To be honest with you, without you, we would not be able to make it. So I want to just express my gratitude. And to everybody that will become a member that is watching, we need your help. And therefore we appreciate it, and I just want to send some positivity out of you to all of you. Much love. And therefore I would say we go and move on with Vocodah.
I just want to say, as someone pointed out, of course Dilo did a reaction analysis of your thing. He talked about it. I haven't watched it yet, so sorry about that, Dilo. But someone said that he actually explained his stance on the break in that video.
Oh.
So
Yes.
if you're wondering what Dilo thinks, go and watch that.
Yeah, I made a comment on it too with every explanation, so you guys can also check it out, like every step why I made it and stuff. So
Nice, that's dope. I like this
Cool.
transparency that's developing in the scene, like people explaining their mindset.
Sharing is caring.
I think it's going to level up everyone really nice, fast.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's get it.
All right, Vocodah. Chronicle.
Yo.
I love
Representing for the United States of America, the American champ, the online champion of the world. Make some noise for Vocodah! About to be bringing them long facts right to your ears.
I want to know what.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I need a little more. Are you ready?
Can we go back, please?
That's that energy, Vocodah. You already know.
Can we go back to when
Make some noise for Vocodah. About to be bringing them long facts right to your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I need a little more. Are you ready? That's that energy, Vocodah. You already know what to do. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Crowd in 3.
You know there's levels to this.
Oh yeah.
You know there's levels. You know there's levels to this. You know there's. You know, visualize. What?
So sick.
You better know me. Real OG. Shit. Oh shit. I can't do shit, I think I lost it. Oh shit. I can't do shit, I think I lost it. Oh shit. Can't do shit, I think I lost it. Oh shit. Can't do shit, I think I lost it. I think I lost it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's the bullshit. Gave up shit, I think I lost it. Gave up shit, I think I lost it. Think up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Blame. Blame.
Time.
I got this.
Vocodah ain't playing. Make some noise for Vocodah. Give it up. Come on.
Kevin O'Neill with the new hat.
Legends say Vocodah never saw his cap again.
Oh, he tried to give it back to him, see?
Thank you guys so much for watching this video at the Grand Beatbox Battle. If you want to check me out on all social medias, check out
Whoa.
I hate to sound like a broken record, but inward bass in that room, damn, bro. You want to set yourself a challenge? Because the air is so dry. The more you breathe in, the drier your mouth gets. And inward bass is all breathing in.
Yeah.
So, like, big ups for making it through that routine the way he did. He smashed it.
Yeah, there was like 3 minutes constant heat, and then the last minute, like, okay, moment of silence, and then going back at it. But like 3 minutes in a row, like going like, woo, whoa,
But how he picked up on that flow after that break was just perfect, you know? Like, after that break, that was so well deserved to come in with this kind of style. It was so enjoyable. You have to, as you say, there were these 3 minutes of just like, I just heard stuff that is just so genius. Then he comes and just like the lean backs, keep it simple. Incredible. Like, absolutely genius. Seriously, I'm so impressed.
Yeah,
I've watched the video a couple of times already, but like I've noticed now how incredibly good that was. Absolute respect. And kind of him that he gives hats away. I want one too, so maybe next time.
Where's my free hat, man?
I know FootboxG has a web shop too. Yeah, that hat exactly.
Yeah, I give them just away for free.
Go to what's the website? What's the website?
Pat Web Shop.
Pat Web Shop.
Yeah, and maybe just one more thing to say. Vocodah is coming also, former article from the online world a lot as well, and it's like nice to see him being established so strong also, you know, in the real world, being American champion and all that stuff. And I think for him this must have been a really difficult task to come on stage, you know, have the sound check and then come on stage, and maybe the sound was different with the people in the room and the conditions are changing. I'm sure Aaron can speak more about this, but he did really well for the conditions given. He completely deserved to pass on to the next round as well. And I just hope for him to come back and to show us his crazy stuff anymore. There's just like things he's doing that I just don't understand what's going on. You know, it's so beautiful. It's so amazing. For the crowd, it must have been so enjoyable to watch that.
Yeah, also go check out his link tree. Vocodah's got his link tree pinned underneath his video. Go to Vocodah's video in the playlist and go to the description or the comment section and click on his link tree. Go support him because he deserves it.
I just can't wait to see Vocodah at some EDM parties just doing gigs. This is for me the perfect beatboxer to have at EDM parties.
In America, rhythm.
Yeah, exactly.
Rhythm hasn't quite hit in Europe. It's not really like, I don't see rhythm as a thing here really.
No, it's rarely, but not often like in America. No.
I discovered rhythm because of the beatboxing community. They I saw all the Americans doing it and like saying this word rhythm. I was like, what is rhythm? And I was like, it's basically like
a beatbox rhythm.
It's like simplified dubstep almost. I know I'm going to get so much hate for this. But I'm old school, man. I come from, old school jungle, breakbeat, drum and bass. So, you know, I'm getting old. I'm going old, man. These kids with their music, I don't get it. No, it's sick. And he masters that so well. And I think in America, he could be on big festival stages, destroying it for sure.
Yeah, also the looper, I could imagine him as well, you know, doing some crazy stuff. I wonder how his style would transform into loops. Maybe we can see some wild cards from him there coming. It would be so nice. Yeah. And just very quick, I'll just read a comment here from Thomas Harris. When are the releases for showcases scheduled for? Villains was insane this year, yes. Would have been nice if Villain would have been part of the contest too, but obviously it's a limited amount of numbers of people that we can have only. But I just want to point this out. Please give us some freedom with the schedule. Most likely the showcases will come out when GBB is done. But Villain and Wing were different occasions, so we have to look into this. We will bring you answers, but please be patient with us. But what I tell you right now, and this is somebody nobody will deny, is we didn't have a GBB for 2.5 years. It's battle time, so we're gonna show battles. There is always time for showcases for the rest of our lives, but we want to see the GBB clips. We want to push the artists, and we will set everything ready to push everyone else when the time's ready for it. But just give us a little bit of time with this. And when it's about time, I would also say Footbox and Sinjo have nothing else more to say about Vocodah. We jump into the last showcase for River.
Yes.
One last thing. Nads pointed out the graphics during all the event on stage were mind-blowing. Shout out to Asking G. Go onto her Instagram, Asking G. She did all of the on-stage visuals on the screens. Everything was done by her.
That was super cool and well made.
She's incredible. I'm so blown away by her work. She's part of the team with Mike Lee, who run Asia Champs. So shout out to those guys in Taiwan. You guys were amazing. They worked their asses off as much as I did. We have this crew called the AV Soldiers. Where we were just awake, working all night, every day together. We're just soldiering through the weekend. And I have so much respect for those two, Mike Lee and G. So shout out to those guys. Go onto their Instagrams. Mike Lee and Asking G.
Really important partner for us, yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
And I know they just came out of quarantine, so I'm happy that you are safe at home and with your families again. Much love to G and Mike Lee.
Yeah, they just got out of quarantine. They just got out of quarantine in Taiwan.
Much respect to you for real. And I look forward how our partnership will evolve. And it's an absolute pleasure. And it fulfills our heart, really hands on our heart, to work with such incredible human beings that believe in beatboxing together with us. And that we can learn with you and that we can collaborate with you is an incredible honor. So everybody, as Aaron said, say it one more time where people can follow them.
Asking G and Mike Lee. I'm not exactly sure. Let me
MC
get this
Mike Lee. MC Mike Lee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
MC Mike Lee and Asking G.
All right. And then I would say it's time for River.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Wow. This is my favorite.
I know Footbox and River had a cool battle in Florida. I remember that.
Ranking first in the wild cards this year for the Grand Beatbox Battle.
Yes.
French champion. 7 to Smoke SBX Camp champ. French power. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Make some noise for River.
I think you interrupted Scott Jackson.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? River taught you, you already know what to do. I say the trois, you say the turn on. Ladies and gentlemen, trois!
Feels so smooth.
It's already the second time that I've been watching this, and that at the final note that I really have like the emotion, almost the same emotions as he has. Like, oh, he completely succeeded in getting me into his stuff.
Incredible. Make some noise. Give it up for River one more time. Come on.
Wow.
So beautiful.
Hey guys, my name is River. Thank you so much for watching the video. You can follow me on my social medias, on Instagram at River Beatbox, and also on River Beatbox on YouTube. See you soon.
Yeah, maybe this might be one of my favorites, together with Colaps then too.
It is, honestly, it's so far, it's my favorite. To be honest, your drop, that last drop, is my favorite drop so far. That house drop, that's my favorite drop. But as an overall elimination, Rivers is mine so far, my favorite. I also have, I think maybe I'm slightly biased. I met him at the first beatbox camp. He was 16, I think.
17, I think. Even.
17, I think. Yeah, he just turned 17, and he rocks up, and he's this shy little French beatboxer. And as soon as I heard his sounds, I was like, "Oh,
he's original.
This guy's gonna be something."
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, I think, or a year later, he won French champs, and it's just like, I was on stage filming when it's just like I feel so privileged to watch the journey of this guy, and now to see him on this stage. I sent him a video message, just like almost in tears, because I just like was editing this video, and it just kind of hit me, flashing back to 2017 camp, and remember meeting this kid, and now seeing him on the GB stage, just absolutely murdering everything. It was just, it's beautiful.
In the battles as well, yeah. And he's also like Colaps, because maybe it's like when you're half Colombian, half French, you are like calm, and he's just like this beautiful presence always, that just stands straight. He's not too nervous. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's kind on stage, thanking the crowd, and I just love that, this is really what beatboxers should embody for me, he's just like setting a perfect example.
I feel like you, Footy, and him have like very similar aspects in that area, where you both have this calm confidence on stage.
Yeah.
And then this underlying energy that comes through in the music, just expressed slightly differently, obviously, but like I feel
perfect execution.
French and the Belgique.
Who invented the fries? Exactly, who invented?
Don't you start. I'm going to murder. No.
I think, first of all, everybody follow River, just follow him. I know he's in the air as well. He might be already landed where he's going to do some really cool stuff. But then in order to find out, go follow him. It's River Beatbox. Just go and figure it out. He is a phenomenal beatboxer, big time fan, and his development just shows and proves how much of an important character he is in our community. What he's doing, I hope that many others will be able to do. He's in his young age already an incredible role model. So congratulations to him and his elimination. Overall, I must say as well, we can tell watching now through these reactions from last week and this week already how incredibly good beatbox has evolved and developed itself in the last couple of years. We see a level that is so high right now, and it's just a pleasure to see that it's possible to go higher and higher. And I'm excited already for next year, but I want to say that the amount of beatbox skills that we see is just so mind-blowing, and have this beautiful crowd, and you see those camera shots, how happy everybody is, like really expressing joy listening to that. It's just proof that there is good future coming for everybody. I'm pretty sure of that. So respect to all the artists, really. Respect for the hard work.
I gotta say, I love all of those videos. It was amazing, but I've got to run really quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'll leave you guys to close off the stream. I'm just going to jump out because I've really got a really important call to go to. So thank you so much for having me here, guys. It was a pleasure to be here with you, Footbox and Pepouni. Sorry.
Where are people going to follow you, Sinjo? Obviously, Sinjo is working so hard. Show him some love. Please send him some good messages. This will warm his heart. Where can people do that?
At Sinjo_SBX, and I do have a YouTube channel, Sinjo. I'm chatting usually using that one. I've noticed a lot of people started following, which is great because I want to post a GBB vlog very soon. It's absolute chaos, but it's going to be funny. It's going to be
cool. That's cool. That's
Sinjo
cool.
style. It's just going to be like madness, followed by emotion, followed by tiredness and lack of sleep. But yeah, go follow me there, guys, on YouTube, Sinjo, and Sinjo_SBX on Instagram. I love you guys both, and I love everyone in the stream. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having me. I'm going to jump out and let you guys close it off. It was a pleasure, guys. Thank you.
See you, bro.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
See you later. See you later.
See you, bro. Take care. Have fun.
Yeah. Well, that said, everybody, one more time, make sure go follow Sinjo, please. Warm up his heart, send him some positive messages. But yeah, one more time, just we take another 5 minutes. Footbox, I hope you don't mind. We can just say beatboxing is leveling up, and overall, I hope you enjoyed yourself on our stage, you know,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I hope that it motivated and inspired you with your life, you know, and I hope that you will join more streams. I don't know, we talked about it briefly before. You have some stuff to do, but you will be involved in the battles as well, and it would be nice to speak about your emotion in there. Whatever you will do, I hope to have you on board again, and I hope to see you again on the GBB stage next year, which should be no problem, I think, because you're in the top 3. The top 3 will be most likely invited again. But yeah, I feel like those videos are always a great representation. So I hope you will use those clips to show it to bookers or like people at schools or whatever it is. But maybe just take 2 or 3 minutes and talk a little bit about yourself, you know, since obviously I would do this with every guest that is here in our show with this reaction views, but explain a little bit, what are you doing? What are your upcoming projects? And, you know, where can people find out more about you, you know, so we have it one more time before we jump in out here.
So thanks, bro. Yeah, what I've been doing lately is I just took a vacation with my family. I went on weekend in we call it the Ardennen. Maybe
the
you know
Ardennen.
Like it's like the most green place of Belgium here. Like
okay.
A little bit of mountains, a lot of green, a lot of nice lakes and nice river. Shout out to river.
Yes, shout out to river.
Yeah, I mean, it was like quite calm, and I had like a week of non-beatboxing, no emails and stuff, and I
So
could pretty
nice.
use it because the week of GBB was like one of the most intense weeks I had, but one of the best too. I feel that before GBB, going to be honest, I was not really motivated because I was a replacement, but even at that time I was losing my my competition drive to battle, and I was getting less careless about how the performance was going. No, I'm going to tell it differently. I was caring a lot about how the performance was going then, but I was caring less about how can I say it, about myself, like less in a rush and less stress. And I was like, it's going to be okay anyway. You're going to be at GBB. It's super cool because everybody's like taking good care of us, like the Westin Hotel, like the dope video recordings that we had in the hotel itself, and the cool circle jam. That was awesome. So yeah, all those things gave me a pretty nice week, and even the results were for me coming out, like becoming third place as solo, becoming champion in tag team together with Supernova as middle school. Big shout out to Supernova, by the way. Yeah, that was for me a super nice gift at the moment when I actually needed it the most of my entire life, because I was mentally already, I'm not going to say that I was not doing well, but it could have been really better already for 1 year. That was like up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm super happy that GBB kind of cured me in a way. So that's it, yeah.
It shaped you somehow.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. But now, since GBB is over and I had my vacation, I went back to my workshops that I'm doing. I've been teaching. I try to take lessons too. I'm learning piano for now, and I take singing lessons.
Cool.
I have my upcoming shows next week, the week after. I'm kind of doing good. I can totally not complain. And at the same time, I'm working on my beatbox board game, as I promised to the beatbox world. I have a call soon to do the last details, and then I will make an announcement. Don't expect to be it very soon, because details are the most important thing in this board game. So I will take my time, but every week or every 2 weeks, just whenever I can, I will give an update about this and about other projects too, like upcoming gigs, upcoming collaborations. The only thing I can say next to the beatbox board game is that you should check out Middle School. Keep an eye on it, because we're having a project too with it, but I'm not going to reveal what it is yet. It's like a gift.
Surprise.
Yes. It's like a gift to the beatbox world, if they can receive this as a gift. But
I'm excited. I'm excited. Sounds cool.
But
Where people go to follow you now? We said it a couple of times, but since your account got hacked in the past and so on, we tried to keep it a push now, but we still have a little bit more than 500 people here in the chat. So
that's cool.
Everybody in the
That's
chat,
nice.
go follow the gentleman. Where is the place to be?
All right. So on Instagram, it's just FootboxG. It used to be FootboxG_official, but I changed the name to FootboxG. It's easier. It's cooler. And also, I'm available I'm also doing YouTube videos, so you can follow me on YouTube as FootboxG. Same on Twitter, FootboxG. Same on Facebook, FootboxG. And you can also check out my music on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Bandcamp. And basically, there's TikTok too. Basically, every platform under the name FootboxG or FootboxG_official. And there you can check out my latest work.
This means you can also go and watch his last GBB video. In the description of the video, you have all the links available there, everybody. Yeah, so right. Footbox, respect to you. Great work coming from you. We are happy to have people like you in our community that are spreading so much positive energy, working hard, thinking in many possible directions, being able to do big shows. We saw you performing at the Berry One thing in Liège. You're capable to do big things, and we wish you all the best and good luck for your future. We look forward to see you again in GBB next year, and I can't wait to watch the battles, man. I can't wait to watch the battles, and I hope you come back to the live stream so we have more conversations about it. It would be a pleasure.
I'll do my very best, but I think I can make it.
Perfect. And as Scott Jackson would say, with that said, I want to thank one more time everybody in the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We will be back next Friday watching more eliminations. There's quite some good ones coming. So stay tuned, everybody. Really stay tuned for some amazing things to come. There's more phenomenal beatboxing. Those are like very special days. So I hope that you all enjoy it. You hope you feel the great vibes from the beatboxers. And we hope that you can do something good with this nice energy for your life.
Make some final noise for Pepouni in the chat and for the whole Swissbeatbox team, please. Type Pepouni, type Ash, type SBX, type everything. This man and this organization, deserve so much love. They heal.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Beatbox is a sensation and is healing. And all we can do is we're going to level up. And there's a few people in the chat that I know, and I just want to wave at you, that I know. I just want to send my love to all of you guys. One specific. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, so much. We see each other again next Friday. Stay healthy. Drink a lot of water, and don't forget to watch the videos. The next interview is coming out at 11 o'clock tonight. Peace out.
I'll be watching.
Yay. All right. Bye. Happy weekend.